it's Miles Miller here again with Lead Up, your resource to great success. We're back with our second segment here, and this is all around breaking through, getting through that proverbial glass ceiling. How do you do it? What are the steps to take? Whether you're stuck in that spot in your career at work and you really can't break through to that next level, or you've got your own company, your own business, and you're kind of getting stagnant. You really don't have any new clients, you don't have any new business, you don't have any new income coming in. How do you do that? How do you break through? So I'm going to touch on a few ideas that'll actually help you do that and break through to that next level. We're hanging out here today at Metro Bank Park, and I think that's appropriate as well because a lot of the players who play here are all minor league players, of course, and of course their ambition for many of them, for some of them certainly, is to get to the major leagues, and that's a long road for many of them. Most of them don't start out in the majors, they start out in the minors. So that's why we're shooting here today, because they too have a ceiling they're trying to break through as well. Well, one of the first things that you want to do in your organization, if you're working for a company, is understand what does that organization or company see as its key competencies. What are the things that those who are in leadership have in common? What are their common skills or attributes that they're looking for people at those upper levels? And what are those skills, and what skills do you need to acquire to get to that level? Most companies value, and you'll find this I'm sure in your company, innovation. They like that idea. They like leaders who have new ideas or new concepts to get them to the next level as a company. They like the idea of new revenue generation ideas, anything that will help them create more profitability for themselves. So what are some of those key skills and ideas and thoughts that you could bring to the table for your organization that would help you get to that next level? They're definitely looking for that in your leadership areas there of that company. The same is true for your business. If you're in business for yourself, what can you do to get to that next level? What are some new and creative ideas that maybe you've not done before that literally could spark some new revenue for you, some new exposure to a market maybe you've been in or a new market you've not been in? What are some of the things that you could do in that regard? Here are some questions for you that I want you to ask yourselves, whether you're working for a company or working for yourself. What are the values of your organization? Whether you work for someone else or yourself, what are the values of that organization? What behaviors do you find, if you're in a company, that they value and reward? And the same is true for your company. If you have your own company, what values do you have? What type of person gets promoted? Once again, in this case, we're talking about someone working for a company, because you're already at the top if you have your own company, probably. But if you're in a company, who's getting promoted and why? Find out the answer to that. Understand what sets the company that you're with apart from others, and how are the leaders in that company kind of unique to that company. Same is true if you own your own company. What makes you unique as a leader? Maybe there are some things you could do to be a better leader in your company. So the first thing that you want to do is understand who are the people at the top in my company, how did they get there, what skills and abilities do they bring to the table. And once again, if you have your own company, ask yourself the same question. Look around in the marketplace. What other companies similar to yours are doing certain things? What leaders in those companies are doing certain things that are different than what you're doing? And maybe you can learn from those things and begin to apply them to begin to break through that glass ceiling and get to that next level that you want to achieve. Once again, Miles Miller here with Lead Up, your resource to great success. Come back and check out our next segment.